لا يسأل عما يفعل. He will not be questioned over what he does. Now this can have multiple interpretations. We went over a few. Number one is that لا يسأل عما يفعل. He will not be questioned over what he does. So let's say on the day of judgment, nobody's going to dare to question Allah as to why he destroyed some people, why he will put some people in Jahannam, why he will put some people in Jannah. Nobody can dare to question Allah. If Allah decides to destroy all of us right now, وَلَا يَخَافُ عُقْبَاهَا, he doesn't fear the consequences. Who can hold Allah to account? Nobody. So this is the simple question that nobody will dare to question Allah. And also وَهُمْ يُسْأَلُونَ, but he will definitely question everybody, all of his creation. He will have a full account. As Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, not one of you will move your 2 feet up until Allah has asked you on 5 things. Now part of that 5 things is, what did you do with your youth? What did you do with the knowledge Allah gave you? How did you get your wealth, and how did you spend your wealth? Every penny of it you'll be questioned about. Was it from the doubtful matters? Was it from the haram matters? Then you know what's going to happen to you after that. And that's just part of it. Allahu Akbar. The first thing you'll be questioned about is your salah. Rasulullah said, if that's in good order, everything after that is easier. If it's not in good order, Allahu Akbar. And now another interpretation can also mean from la yus'alu amma yaf'al, is from a sense of qadr, is that on the day of judgment, will Allah even give the ability to anybody to ask him? No. This is something where some of the Mufassirin have said that Allah will not even give anybody the ability to open their mouth on that day. لا يتكلمون إلا من أذن له الرحمن, except the one who Allah gives his permission to. Again, nothing happens except by the will of Allah. So if Allah does not will for you to speak, then you wouldn't be able to. You just wouldn't be able to in the first place. So you can also, from a sense of qadr, you cannot question Allah. But again, in this dunya, that's not really the case, because we can question. Why does Allah do this? Why does Allah do that? Ya Allah, why did you send me this difficulty? Why this? Why that? People complain. So in that case, we can sort of complain, we can question Allah, but on the day of judgment, we won't be able to. And it also means la yus'alu amma yaf'al, is with a sense of provision. When Allah says, وَاللَّهُ يَرْزُقُ مَن يَشَاءُ بِغَيْرِ حِسَابٍ, that Allah provides for whom He wants without hisab. This ayah has 2 interpretations also, one of them being that Allah will give to whomsoever He wants without counting. It says that for the one who bore patience, sabr, subhanallah, Allahu Akbar, إِنَّمَا يُوَفَّى الصَّابِرُونَ أَجْرَهُمْ بِغَيْرِ حِسَابٍ. Allah will just take handfuls of bounty and give and give and give and give. Allahu a'lam how much wealth. Not gold and silver of this dunya, we're talking about Jannah. And then Allah is saying, oh, you really, you had to, maybe your son died, or you got divorced, or you lost a loved one. No problem, just take. Because you had sabr, just take heaps and heaps and heaps, up until you say, Ya Rab, that's enough. This is enough. Up until you say that's enough. Allah won't count. That's the first meaning. بِغَيْرِ حِسَابٍ. Allah will give and give. The second meaning is that Allah will give, and nobody can question Him or make Allah come to account over why He gives certain people and why He doesn't give certain people. Allah gave somebody else knowledge and He didn't give you knowledge. Allah gave somebody else wealth and He didn't give you wealth, but you do not have the authority to ask Allah why. And this should quell, number one, hasad. Number one reason for hasad is because when we feel as though we get to have a say in how Allah should distribute His rizq amongst His creation. When we have hasad in our hearts, what we're actually saying is that I know better than Allah. He should have given this person less, He should have given me more, etc., etc. That is a very dangerous quality. The usul of tafsir is that first you have tafsir Quran bil Quran. That the Quran it explains itself. And then when you find something that's not, maybe the Quran doesn't cover it, you go to the Sunnah. If then also, let's say the Sunnah hasn't covered it because there was no need at the time, then you go to what the Sahaba have said. And then any opinion or reflection or tadabbur or anything that you want to extract after that has to be following those steps and be in accordance with those opinions. If it goes against it, then that's blasphemy. That's basically deviance. Again, may Allah protect us. But